Hi there, students. Clumsy, an adjective. I'm sure many of you know this word, but I haven't got a video on it, and it's not a bad word to use. Clumsily, an adjective, an adverb. His clumsiness. So clumsy is a word close to my heart because I'm a clumsy person. If somebody is clumsy, they have lots of accidents because they're not careful. They don't behave in a controlled way. Yeah, a butterfingers. That's the second glass I've broken today. I'm so clumsy. Yeah, I'm clumsy because I drop things, I brush against things, I knock things over. Yeah, it's because I'm awkward in my movement. I'm not very connected. My hand-eye coordination maybe is a little bit dodgy. Yeah, lacking in physical coordination. Yeah, he clumsily stuck the tape on the box. It worked, but it didn't look very good. So yeah, it's lacking in physical coordination, lacking in skill. Now notice as well, you can also use clumsy more metaphorically, meaning badly constructed, not well designed, not easy to handle, not easy to use. So the government was very clumsy with the latest piece of legislation. This is a clumsy piece of legislation. The furniture was clumsily made. It was clumsy. It was unwieldy, not skillfully or well made. And you can also use clumsy to mean not skillful in the way you deal with something. He dealt with the complaint very clumsily, and the client got even more upset. Or to express something in an awkward, not skillful way. His speech was clumsy. You could understand what he was saying, but it wasn't very skillful. One of the arts of being a good speaker of English when it's your second language is to find a way to be less clumsy and more accurate and skillful in how you phrase things. My attempts at an apology were very clumsy. The wording of the statement was extremely clumsy. Okay, so clumsy. Bad hand-eye coordination, breaking things, knocking things over, smashing things by accident. Yeah, not on purpose. It's just you're not coordinated enough. I'm too clumsy to be a tennis player. Or something that is not very well made. It's not easy to handle. It's not well executed. So for example, the first mobile phones, which were, I think, probably in the 1950s or the 1960s, were very heavy and clumsy. They were difficult to use, they were big, but now they're easy to use. And then finally, not skillful in the way you deal with things. Yeah, a clumsy excuse, a clumsy apology, a clumsy speech, a clumsy way of dealing with things. He was very clumsy with these things. So lacking dexterity, lacking tact or subtlety, a clumsy joke, or a clumsy contraption, unwieldy, awkward, inefficient. Yeah, the clumsy construction of the sentence did not help his communication. Okay, so are you clumsy? Are you awkward in movement? Or a clumsy solution, something not elegant, yeah, awkward and inefficient. So what about formality? Clumsy. This is a 5. You can use this word clumsy everywhere. Yeah. Uh, he's a really clumsy bloke. He's an extremely clumsy fellow. Use it both ways, it works fine. And then what about the origin? Well, I think it comes from the word clumsy, which is like a stupid fellow, or clumsen, a stupid fellow in Middle English. And that itself probably comes from Old Norse clumser, lockjawed, where you're speechless or benumbed because you don't know what to benumbed because you're just so cold you can't speak. That sounds very Viking. So, are you clumsy? I hope this wasn't a clumsy explanation and you've understood it well. Yeah, my clumsiness, at least my dexterity, is legendary in many places. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Clumsy, clumsily, clumsiness. And that's all, folks.